Abusuya Kennedy compare kwa Agyapong ena chairman Wontumi Oheneba na na-esi edu make confession bi about Kennedy compare kwa Agyapong chairman Wontumi ene chairman Kuti ekwan ya omofa so finance MPP party no during an era bi abusuya bepese ebekọ ne akwa Kuti na abusuya Dr. Mati Opoku Prempe NAPO die ntia no one support so ba be running mate no enei wa kirechirem ene chairman Wontumi gold nsensem okoko yi no TV so na wa kirem say Jubilee House and the sanctions ade ne so omra meye na nso so eba abonten no no mada na omachi ede ama no.
By 2014 NDC Congress MPP Congress otamale the only koya foko ne kwa Agyapong Agyapong chairman Wontumi na chairman Kuti Central Regional Chairman Mafimi and a finance party in the Congress. Enti party mpanfo nim say omo she date 1 omo ntimanko omo she 2 omo ntimanko na sikasem. Now the NPP needs a chairman who will move the party, and the general secretary will sit at the national office and do the administrative work.
Okay.
Because 2028 election, upo wumpo patapawum. The party is in opposition. Ministers, CEOs, deputy ministers, deputy CEOs. Obi is also quotation. You will need somebody who is resourceful.
Okay.
Who will spend from his own pocket on the party on decision.
Now NAPO. Now supporting NAPO, choice as running mate.
That means support not because he was not competent, but because he was not going to serve the interests that I live on. In ceremony.
Okay.
Chairman want to make an election. Only Nipan Koi. Dr. Mati Opoku Prempe campaign Tiana.
Okay.
It was all over. Chairman want to me away. Why should he go and push
NAPO's agenda?
And every time I spoke about NAPO on radio, there was a caveat that Nehunipa I had a win chairman. And so I also come and respond. There were many times I agree say jai. I'm a mother condition. Omujaya
so
count to me. Because I'm here. Namen nipa so share nipa.
Yeah.
Namen Wontumi so am ye.
Okay.
And so his interest is my interest. He's my God on earth.
Okay.
And now o count to me men try ma Wontumi nkan jam say men count bi. As I'm my count.
Well, I'll be dealing with the
because I want to me tough for moi. Me tough for.
Okay. Ohiba campaign near yamuye nyina baby amanfo so ebufu gaka says Chairman Wontumi akoyi gold with TV, so gold chain weigh $250,000. And also,
I told him, me catch say it was very unfortunate. Na, I am de say man train ma abonti so franchise and can wasem.
Okay.
Right after the show, me catch and said no, I did weigh the egg, but. Gold no. And you want to be the you. Once I didn't come, I said, catch you say, NDC for Omuni Mumudi. Na Abrebia Omujina Omudi.
Okay.
But MPP dear, who do over for Yama party no? A drew baby was a party no, age no chair, no more you ama. The call came from Accra. In fact, the presidency. Time a chairman you good no. A time one na a Japa discussion no.
Okay.
About the day. A Japano, all friend ministers means and I do much na honor. Now where's the diary national way that we should die more. Uncle Busa will be an tears here with Japan more. Will be actually different. It was just like time and na ye defend 11. And the government and the government decided they needed something to sway the discussion away from the Agyapong deal.
Okay.
It fortunately that they made chairman at the office and I call no by. Say they've been advised by some political pundits say or no na a bit my creative BB.
Oh no, customer type trendy. It's all creative BB and trendy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go. Oh no, one day you go.
Because now what the can send your ma for about a week or two. Now the sketch ni na yo no nko.
Okay.
Enti ade achiye all ban of the good no buy. Now it wasn't even negotiated than come no. Na gold bars.
Okay.
And one handbag him.
Okay, no, you know. Guys, a panel chain, you know, Poladomo trade.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah, dim komono.
Wontumi de any gold bar.
Near ye a Japan discussion no. And was say on a lifetime na a good adwuma no ye. Then faswa e wo good mu no. Ya dwene nyama so.
Okay.
Na se a Japan no. E bia portions of it be and as a modify na. Na ye nya so faswa de be mo man no. Enya mfaso ketua. Na omu kura omu anya bere omu ka Japan no. Gold kura omu hu bi da. Oheneba so wu ka bi na me se chema ami. Wo hu gold da. Na me se da bi.
Ana oyi chire.
No so opese hu bi.
Okay.
Kamen ka se da bi mpo. Na me se ani. And then he went into his bag and we good no the tour.
Okay.
No so opese say hu bi. Na me se ani. Se me so me hu ya me ni age. Opese hu bi o. Enti we bear 15 gold bars bear 15. And was say gold you two are men for abefako.
Okay.
Yeah, cry there was here woman ye. Enti Japan no omumu di hu nkomonti no monti ase. But the bottom line is and cry for not ho. National chairman ti ho, general secretary that time John Bodu Moti ho, ministers, finance minister and Agatha ti ho. They were looking for somebody who would create the idea a big Ghana for having free a Japan discussions. And indeed, chairman yes I did for about 2 to 3 weeks. The Japan who can come and this for Jaika.
Yeah, no more can.
I don't know more.
Well, anyway,
but party for the Nimuno will not come and defend him because Obifi say on there was some Obifi Wontumi answer Nyanya. You see, Chamo 2024 election. Adia baako a ekoso NPP pa eye Wontumi a NPP for na aboaye ema oye unpopular in the region and in the party.
Okay.
And it has caused the party so much. Me Koshia Obi I will catch them say 2016-2020 on my party niska a moment the year campaign. 2024 went mama party niska because 2022 omuya regional elections no obi the Wontumi betina radio so say yeah the campaigns ka be na no wadi. They say Wontumi the campaigns ka dia what is the essence of no the class nisika ko.
Okay.
It may be nipa no fit say na all kasa asem no na oka Wontumi wofin. But in the 2024 oha MPP party no kan bi so. One thing here,
okay.
Delta Force and invisible forces.
Vigilante groups.
It was so clear. Want to be my regional chairman? You talk about Ashanti region here. I MPP stronghold. But then this is for no I take it over. Ya mean to me because Abani Ekon we to have Obin to be. And pass we want to be to me so to. From 2014 I want to be a regional chairman. Me that time I'm just so close to him. Basa nyina etwai because he had boys. And then deliberately within the party, Obifi said boys na ma Wontumi ayde so powerful. And he created a problem between Wontumi and boys no. And na Delta Force for nyina ahwete ye. And they you see that your war parliament ye lose bi no e patapa na MP NDC for the JE. Because they had the boys. Awon be say adwuma na momu. Eni bi. Enti oye nipa. He does a lot of things, he get them wrong. But any maybe so one more se party no guide no. No put it into a proper use. Party no will benefit more na the deficiencies.
To use that the party needs him to go to national level.
So much.
To so the first verse national
two abaniwe no. Me catch and say unyai. In fact, a day after John Kuma's death, and I sat on radio and TV, and me catch Wontumi. A papa said he should call his son home. At least, or the partner Agyapong 2. Why be? Onfantuo. No one fancy can go hold in the bush and the number. Opekra, you should enter into charity.
Skadu
Obuska. Na onkoye eno. Because it does appear say the obeye biya no party for na appreciate. Obi kwan party near say MPP ba power and amna yi. But in 2014, NDC MPP Congress or Tamale, the only way you focus on Agyapong. Agyapong, Chairman Wontumi na Chairman Kutin, Central Regional Chairman Mofimi, and a finance party in the Congress. In the party, Panfon him say, Omushe date 1, Omantimanko, Omushe 2, Omantimanko, Messikasem.
Senior people, the money is getting. Maybe you are born with the account.
There be our account or say. The part na yamano no, to him it is priceless.
Okay.
Enti ono ka part no once a man. Unti.
Okay.
I told him, say why enough. Onko jina home. Na obisumesum. Na nipa no enye ntoaso. But upon a second thought, maybe a part na bejina no.
Yabobo elections no. Not the mood Wontumi. I don't know what to say. Station, I mean.
Very, 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 very uneasy. Very, 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 very uneasy. Now, I wish to send your video be to honum, especially Chairman Wontumi himself.
Yes.
Honorable Osechi Mensabunsu, Mama Pat, former China ambassador. Ambassador Edward Boating, former regional chairman, FFanto. Now I wo Ashanti Regional Coalition Center no. In fact, said the NPP Ashanti Region who here umutino.
Yeah.
Now Joe Anochimu na flyer ba.
Okay.
Instead of setting up the coalition center wa Accra no. Na attention no wa hanom. Na from 3:30 p.m. Saturday afternoon, any who say emfa. Because what sometimes maybe I'm say Chairman Wontumi sebe senka or the school eka the politics now we know would have been a very fantastic politician.
Okay.
The oya man who say election in Koyi Mayeni. You started say you to abano. You're pulling agents no. Now on one call center.
Okay.
Enti ya allocate groups ni biama constituency 47 wa Ashanti region nyina. Enti 10 a.m. Oplesi call every single constituency in the region. And obusai say enipa say na ato aba. Ti say ebia ebuakwa RC primary a ameme to aba no. And akọ no be kọ ho no mu a. Obusa say enipa say na ato aba. No they are compared 2020 by that time. Enipa do na ato aba. Enti about 12 1 2 near who say turn out to. And so he started placing calls to the other regions to find out say a Ashanti region and I say other regions nina. And then we realized say a was no
the same thing also.
And so now a bit jittery. So your hopes were Ghana for the last show we can put the share SD4 sorry in the end say after 3 couple 4 5 number amfa
the honor na start
a ball for you nipa ato aba ye be kenkan declare no na obia anya comfortable cry.
Okay.
And the system chairman mo building Ashanti region no na it was said by 9 p.m. near who say you lose or you win.
By 9 anymore.
Oh, Your coalition center never Crystal Rose.
Okay.
About 9:30 no be any ho.
Be a Kofi.
Be a Kofi. Me die. Me kaiser around there 120. And I chema Wontumi half frame. Yeah. Because half frame was no. Election no, it is not going well. But somebody has to speak.
Okay.
To energize the party.
Okay. To
comfort them. And to me say on one of the car be farming. My nephew to be farm baby and ameda. On what say Chimesa Boons. That I had to go and host him. And I echo no because I be shaman phone crying. Or make it that statement, no, we knew we had lost the election.
Okay, it is and me coming who video no. And okay say abano yankin and that time when you say
yeah
a jegubano obaso show mun kwan.
Yeah.
But the margin, what you say be say over 1.7 million votes.
Chamo no crane say me sure say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Krana ebe mama.
Yeah.
Ebe mama.
Ono akwa clearly I say
the number of parliamentary seats NDC winning here and the vote margin.
Yeah.
No. And I've always said students of politics will one day have to research into the 2024 elections.
Yeah.
Because Tinamika say as so foreign researchers lack. And it
lack home. You for some research anyway we say lack in I guess I have to respect that. But what do I do? I also said then factors when they contributed to that massive defeat because they are unprecedented.
Say me Samine Apa me bono tofa the NPP failed to manage political power.
Okay. Who breaking it
to
down?
The expectation of the Ghanaian people.
Who breaking it down? Fancy.
President Kofi can say power can trick you.
Yeah.
So to me, so we do one gra.
Better down.
Now, your communication there will be a di hunkomo. But to me na Ghana for the share and sano. Ye who say there was a crano. Inti the end is a dibuna nimtia dibuna nimtia.
Okay.
And near ma omua omubua ema yenye tumi no. Ebe kasa etiase ye no. Ni amfana say omoye anti NPP or Akufo-Addo Bawumia government.
Okay.
Entiaso ye den.
Obubu ni ogumaso.
Na the man ye ya ne say ye hunu ho pupuye kakra in the 2020 elections. But unfortunately, ye de share COVID. Because there are many countries that COVID etu a certain government. Inti ye ya winning ye no. Near free say the results of 2020 election no, winning 2016 by over 1.1 million. Na eswate by 500,000 no. Ye de share COVID say COVID no economic decisions ye take ye no. And a man nipa ho chire ne ntino vote margin te ba form.
Okay.
But na ye kokobobi
and Ghana
for obo the NPP. Ayadwena nkoso. 2 million ye de. And yadwene ye say e betena hoda because Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aye adwuma. And so we thought Ghana for be share adwuma wo maye no ho e de akoto aba. But the Myanmar the Ghanaian electorate shared it to Abano. And yet development in Kwan. And yet your policies and programs are the beba. And he's a womb, or time womb, a buffo womb, crouching womb, be womb.
And even appointees in the attitude.
Me say, Chamo, including me, amete. Me nimpa say, obi to abeti MPP because of me. Because he feels that bia onim mabusuya me free mu onim baby me free onim me bre and he feels that bia me dem ho bebo che ma Wontumi a politics nti hwe ene
na Land Cruiser
otu kwan wokoba me kra me ma me papa mu ye wo me to MPP ma bre ho ano de wo se onu fi se onya ne nsan kan and some of us ye buya ni gu niam ni biso. We didn't take time to explain to the Ghanaian people, Omua and Sembi Omahino. And your friend said, well, I could follow the free senior squabba. For the first time, Ghana for than Kanye free. Yebunsu free. And those things were going to speak for us. But unfortunately, Amanesa.
People say Ashanti and Twaba, sir said Ashanti and Twaba MPP, Lucy. May sure say and also.
Quite bisu no mbayadwene. Quite bisu mi no munyadwene.
We should be a one Twaba say we disappointed in you. Or maybe a woman who voting for the other side.
The word say Obesoro kwa sunlight. Me no munyadwene because enya Ashanti region kwa. All the 16 regions. And they met me aka say NPP enya hoden kwa kakra in parliament because the 88 parliamentary seats here wono yenkwa provided 37. Almost half. Ye ministers, ye deputy ministers, ye CEOs. Chamo hwe adwuma na na do aye o Greater Accra. Interchanges, infrastructure. Potamo akwan. But you see a seat in Amana beka 5 or so.
Ashanti na dey na Dubai.
Ashanti region no kwa na. Dey say ye pe. Yenya. Unfortunately, on Tech FM. Ibusa kwabre East akwan. So mo beto amonto amunyai. I remember in May 2024. Na me ne chairman akọ Canada ba. And Ghana for woman name some moka. Chairman by no be press conference. Say there are some key projects we Ashanti region. Afedie ne hometi. Ebinom kwa free say cabinet meeting kwa watimubi. And now uncle can want to be Ashanti. Say the Wontumi ano see a dinner to make BBA. And so he defied all odds. And obey a press conference. Calling on the government said, Afedie enough is enough. Obo Kayitia second phase in Wasem. And then his own party people started attacking him. Say now you're regional chairman. Now you say I buy you man one year. Not that question radio so.
Okay.
Omum be dinatem. Enti adwuma na was say aban ne be yema nipa ni gye ho no. Adwuma de na do ye bi na Ashanti region pa. But then the panel say obeye no mani agye ho no wa meye. But still, we're able to provide 37 parliamentary seats for the NPP. And to more Mukase, Yantuaba on that score, we know money arguing. But the Crimson say, a Nipa Tuaba in Ashanti, you know, is about 2 million. It is a regions Nina, no, and a massive voter turnout. No, Sanka Ashanti region is either we would have changed the results or pushed the election to a second round.
Okay. Well, one of the things wow moves about I think say a few days to the elections.
Yeah.
And now your program said you went to first to second 7th for
yeah.
You went to the 7th December. Not 8 to you know you to know the next I don't know that.
Let's say my bam would chamo what hurry about abe baby na prono mu dia ne
baby.
Now you see NDC, they know their own, and they will always be there for their own.
MPP Ntisa.
Asama Mekwakayi. It was the wish of MPP for MPP to say, Abian and Kayan, Mentia, this and come away.
Was about Adom.
Of course.
So, cancer. Not in our cancer.
My year a Juma way for almost 17 years. And my main cancer, it's a great privilege. And then you may say, we may not tell me we didn't come on. Because now me desire and police me now watch your picture.
Oh,
and now Adom. Men can't say we radio so. Emma men kopa cha wo ho poda. Na campus ma can't say I'm not going to police station.
Police station, yeah. National security have a foul.
But a car bear 1 month to election no. Obi owe ni bia. Na oya so tie de na ekoso Ghana no. Could see say the election was getting difficult for us to win.
Okay.
It NDC for na sha ase say NPP see a breaking 8. It is a opposite NPP breaking 8. O Kotwabana to number 8. John Dramani Mahama so and then number 8.
Okay.
And if it's about misconception, misinformation, that is the genesis of it.
And now we
was studio and here discussion. And we say we need to counter this. And I said, okay, well, so we said to number 8. And you're 8 in the corner. You're about to 1 to 7 and you're to 8.
Okay.
It was supposed to be an in-house discussion. But as to how it went out, and the
to one can on radio.
I say, yeah, program no radio and TV.
Yeah.
Now, said your boy commercials no. Yana and yet be an ultimate board radio and TV no at the time.
Okay.
And you are bought TV commercials now near radios.
Okay.
You are board radio no, not TV no. Since you board radio now. Yeah, because radio program yeah radio and affect TV so. Into your book commercials no radio so. Now yeah din komo in house.
Okay.
And it is expected that those are the MCR no.
Ebe
bonyum and also be play BB. So the be yeah discussion no will not be captured on air.
And
unfortunately it came out.
But what's yes?
Yes.
Okay, we actually
oh yes. I think the next day, the first person of friend was Abdul Malik Kwekubako.
Okay.
And then Anaya Okesi.
Okay.
Piece of film.
Peace, yeah.
And the next day, I retracted and I apologized and I explained how it went.
Okay.
In the statement, I'm a Trema police for the same thing and I'm a trading my own. For me, I have prepared myself as a politics, no,
okay.
But the most unfortunate part was my daughter called me. And a friend in Obi and Obi myself no. Not also.
Oh.
And so for that, and my mom, yes, yeah. Ono Obi bo me di to so mienu kra na ha no.
Yeah,
and so I felt so bad that I have subjected them to.
Yeah.
But enye no dia, yes, my young from so, but some radio for so many years. Now, in an attempt to defend the new patriotic party, now how not to me, I wasn't moved.
Yeah. Quick one, and son, you wrap it up now. This issue about the finance minister, because in our MPs who felt that finance minister, because I don't say one of the contributing factors. Say finance minister stepping aside now, or her party, you know, and no, minim said using who no, any and they are. Is declare no one say OSP so my year free. Yeah. My year free. So I'm more near itinerary ne da obeba. I mean your comment on that.
You see, the na MPs na kano. I was with them. Oman kasa about competence or incompetence. Almost say the finance minister is making the NPP government unpopular. Politics. Sabi niema ye edinya tumi no. Enye ni nyana ejan sasem. And if you want to be seen as so knowledgeable, una wonim nyansa obekọ, you will lose. E dia be so nkuna amina da be ye. When you yi kreforiata ho man buy. But it was like seed no anwode ekọ from krana obi enka. Fuel prices cost obi enka. But Kenoforiata, it was like everything was him. Kenoforiata Kroya so enna utime beye ye sheshaya o move ye out of the IMF programmer. The NDC and Jomama de Komu 2014, 15, 16. Ayeba power. Even with that, within my year free SHS.
That's not the call IMF.
The party for 9 years. the government now and say they didn't explain the issues to the Ghanaian populace well.
Okay.
And to be arguing and second of unilateral decisions
And the
and the eco form. And the only popular decision and then can buy bit and say you need free ho. And for your own members of parliament to come out and address the press, not just
President in T.
Yeah, Russia for was a man. In Tinipa Bakono at 10 ministry back 6 years, 7 years, let them were there. Because some of them thought they were untouchable. I remember Chief of Staff issued statement say CEOs, ministers, government appointees will be anxious in reducing Kokasa. Oman fee. Because you don't have the appointing powers. President no better.
My hands are champion, creating temptation.
Kudos. Remember what I told you. Whenever you face a challenge.
The president who owned it. Tino be a yedope. It wasn't Kerofrata Nkwa. But Newahi, a Wusu Sanso, a can't win a lose election.
See, maybe I'm crossing me Jato, OSP, because he say, and I feel never, but I feel no better. I be in alone and all that.
Oh, of a sort now. Into Obinim Juman Hobai.
OSP, no.
Oh, yeah.
To you be na a binary.
Oh, yeah.
Son of Uno.
Oh, yeah.